Hey everyone, my name is Nate and I built this camper van. I decided to come out to McCreight Lake today. It is December 11th, so it is really cold out here. My fingers are already going numb and that mountain has just got its first little bit of snow. This mountain is just so incredible to look at right now. Just the very top of it has just a little bit of snow. And just like how it's almost perfectly mirrored on the water. It is so cool that this is just an hour away from where I live and anyone can come here for free. You can't beat it. But anyways, hey, I hope you guys are doing really well and I hope you're getting into your Christmas spirit because I definitely am. Winter and Christmas is just one of my favorite parts about the whole year. And just like my Halloween video, I have a bin full of decorations to decorate the van with. And personally, I'm more excited about these decorations than the Halloween ones. I'm not 100% sure of what we're gonna do today, but what I do know is it's really cold out here and it's supposed to start raining in an hour or two. So it might be a set up the Starlink, close the door, turn on the diesel heater, and watch a movie kind of night, which personally I don't mind at all. But I do think I just want to take a little walk around this campsite. There's actually 3 sites where I'm camped out right now. There's one on the end where I am, and there's 2 more down that way. I camped at the middle site, I don't know, maybe a year ago, but I've never stayed here before. So I'm just gonna take a little walk around. It looks pretty unique, so you're coming with me. There's not much down there other than the road to the other campsites. So I'm gonna go up this steep little hill here and see if I can find anything cool. Wow, this is actually a pretty cool vantage point here. It's not a big site, but it's enough for one van for sure. Humans? Come on. Come on, let's not do this. Well, I'm right in the bush now and I don't think there's really anywhere to go. I'm gonna start walking back. Whoa, what is that? Take a look over here. There's this weird wooden structure that almost looks like an old bridge, but it literally just goes into a bunch of bushes. So was that once a bridge that led to this spot? And if so, how long ago? I am not a huge history guy. I got like a C+ in socials when I was still in school, but that intrigues me. Things like that. I would love to know the history of this bridge, when it was built, who built it, and what did it look like when it was new. That's the kind of stuff that intrigues me. Because looking from here, it doesn't even seem like there could be a road through there. Nate, stop rambling about your weird old bridges and move on with the day, I know. But that is the kind of stuff I think about. All right, actually just in, we have some new information about this bridge. I just took my drone out to get a few shots of the bridge and I decided to fly over the trees in a straight line directly where this bridge is pointing to. And what I found out is straight in this direction is another campsite. So at some point in time, someone built a bridge to connect this campsite with the one through those bushes. Man, that's cool. I wonder how many years ago that was actually a thing. Well, I hope you guys found the history of that bridge as enjoyable as I did. But I think it's about time to start decorating the van. So I don't really know what's in this box because my mom got the stuff for me again. So thank you, Mom. I really appreciate you. I'm going to take a quick look what's in this bag and just get a little plan in my head. Look at that. We got our own little tree with a very heavy star on the top. Ooh, these aren't even decorations. These are chocolate. All right, well, I think I have a little bit of a plan, so let's get to it. Alright guys, and that is the decorated van. Let me know your favorite part. Was it the lights in the back there? Was it the Christmas tree? Was it the beads over this side? This is not my favorite, but still looks pretty cool. Personally, my favorite is this little Christmas tree. The presents are also just such a nice touch to it. The only thing that could have made this better for me if there was some sort of lights around the tree. I still think it looks pretty good. And as you can see, the rain has arrived, so it's not like we're going to be outside for much longer. But before I close this door, I'm actually going to run out there and set up my Starlink first. Man, it is so crazy to me how a wire can get tangled up this much. Like, oh. So I'm most likely going to have the same troubles that I had with the Starlink a few videos ago where I couldn't point it north. So again, I've got really open sky this way, but north is like this. So it might be hard to get good signal again. Oh, and by the way guys, I know I said I wasn't gonna get a stool for this van, but someone suggested that I get a drumming stool. And I actually had one at my house. So I thought, might as well bring it, and oh my God, I am glad I did. So if you're not into gaming, you won't really care what I'm about to say here, but the Game Awards is about to start in like 3 minutes, and a lot of hype was built up around a huge game release, Half-Life 3, at the Game Awards. So I'm gonna watch this live if my Starlink lets me, and hopefully Half-Life 3 is announced. That'd be really cool. Alright, well it's getting cold, so I closed the door, turned on my diesel heater. We are gonna get the heat pumping in here, make it a nice real cozy space, sit back and watch the stream.
Give us somewhere to go when the real world feels unsteady.
Not Half-Life 3.
Some of the surprises that await.
Not Half-Life 3.
Let us begin. Template for command.
Not Half-Life 3. Okay, so if Half-Life 3 is going to be announced, it's going to be announced at the very end, which could be like an hour from now. So I'm gonna start to make dinner. We're gonna make pierogies tonight. All right, I'm gonna make some fresh bacon bits for the pierogies, so I'm gonna make those first. And a little fun fact for you, the origins of pierogies come from Ukraine, and I am actually like 5% Ukrainian, so that's kind of cool. I want these bacon bits to be nice and crispy, so I'm gonna be cooking them for just a little bit longer. I think I'll put around 8 in. I'm a pretty hungry guy right now, so I think 8's a decent number. Alright, we are just about done. The last thing that we have to do is put some sour cream on top, our bacon bits, and a little bit of chives. Oh yeah. And then we'll go in, bit of chives, just for some color. This is in no way a complicated meal to make. It is not a fancy meal, but it is one that is pretty good, and I have a little bit of a connection to because I'm 5% Ukrainian. All right, let's have a little taste test. The first meal that I've ever had on this channel that's actually hot. Yeah, it's a solid dinner. It's nothing super fancy or amazing, but it's really good. I'm just sitting in this nice, cozy, decorated van, eating pierogies. I hear just a few raindrops on the roof. And that's one of my favorite parts about vans, is you can hear the raindrops so clearly. There's something so calming about hearing the raindrops on the metal roof. It's different. than a house. I will thank whoever I need to thank for growing up on Vancouver Island. There are so many places like this around the island that you can just drive to for free. And I'm just so thankful for this moment. I've got an amazing van that's decorated in Christmas decorations. Thank you, Mom. I am eating pierogies with full internet connection, watching a live stream of the Game Awards right now. Life is good right now, and I'm really happy about that. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta pause here. We've got a mouse in the van. I just saw him poke his head through there. I don't know how he got in. Oh my god, we gotta take a minute to get this guy out of here. This has never happened to me in my entire time camping in a van. I've never had a mouse in my van before. Oh, I don't want to deal with this. He must have crawled in here sometime when I just had the door wide open. I was just walking around outside. I was not expecting that. I saw a little bit of movement up there. I looked up and there's a mouse through the ring of the curtain. Mice are really bad to have in your van because they can chew up your electrical. They can cut off your entire power source. Or even worse, chew up your van's electrical, causing you to not start your van. I gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous. I know it's just a mouse, but what if he jumps on my head or something? I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna open up the driver's side door. But first I'm gonna scarf down these 2 pierogies before the mouse gets to them. Alright, it's time to go mouse hunting. I hope I don't miss the grand reveal of Half-Life 3 because I have a mouse in my van, but... Okay, I have just spotted the mouse. He tried to infiltrate my living area. He ran up where my gas pedal is and went up. So there's a good chance he's chewing on my wires over there. Oh, I forgot that rock was there. Oh my god. Okay. The last time I seen him, he went up here. Oh man, it's just like, he could be anywhere. He could be in there. I'm gonna try and use this camera to spot him or something. You guys see him anywhere? Okay, I gotta get some food and I have to lure him out of his home. Yeah. He came out. I'm gonna grab a few bacon bits here. I move an inch and he just scurries away. Oh, I missed. He didn't seem to be coming out, so I must have spooked him pretty bad when I when I went at him. I'm gonna leave like maybe a little bit of bacon near where he normally comes out, and then maybe a little trail towards my bait pile. Okay, well I must have spooked him pretty bad when I went for him because I haven't seen him since. I've got 4 more pierogies to eat and I don't want them going to waste, so I'm gonna eat them right now, and I'm just gonna be watching this area like a hawk. And of course, now they're cold. I hate that his hideaway is literally in my dash. That's where all the important wires are. That's where everything is. I might not be able to start my van tomorrow. I don't know. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to leave him alone for right now. I haven't seen him for a long time, and I'm leaving bacon bits right where he comes out from, and I haven't seen him for a long time. And now I'm just gonna live with constant anxiety knowing that there's a mouse literally in my van with me. I just don't want this mouse to ruin my whole night, so I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna watch a movie or something. I'll keep my eye out. Hopefully I can get him out before I go to bed, and if not, I'm probably not gonna sleep tonight, that's for sure. Worst case scenario, I have to go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, drive home, and I buy a mouse trap. I really don't want to do that, I'd rather get him out tonight, but if it comes to that, it comes to that. So to calm my nerves for a little bit, I'm just gonna hop into bed. I got my heated blanket, of course, and I'm gonna throw on a movie that I watch every single December, Home Alone. It has been one of my favorite movies ever since I was a kid, so I watch it every December. But to increase the cozy vibes right now, and just to help me forget about that mouse, I'm going to make some hot chocolate. The mouse is going into my trash right under the table there. I saw him just slip right through the door and the crack there. So he's either in the footwell of my van or he dropped right out. Yes, he's in the footwell right there. You see him? Right in the end there. Okay, you gotta jump out, homeboy. Okay, well that's very suboptimal. I don't know if you can see that between the crack, but the mouse is in this bottom box here. That is not good. Okay, so the mouse went in that little box and I kind of lost it from there. Obviously, I have no way of looking inside that, so the mouse could still be in there, or maybe it jumped out when I wasn't looking. I don't know. There's a chance that he's still in that box. There's a chance that he's in the footwell of the sliding door. And there's also a chance that he just ran back inside the van without me realizing. That being said, I set up 2 traps. One by the sliding door, which is just my open garbage bag. And if he goes inside the garbage bag or just around it, I should hear the crinkling of the garbage bag. And that means it's game on. And my second trap, I used the water bottle that I found up on the hill earlier today. I filled it with bacon bits and I taped it up near the footwell of the driver's side seat. So maybe the bacon bits will lure him into the water bottle, and since it's sticking straight up, I hope he won't be able to climb out. I doubt that's gonna work, but at least it's something. Okay, well, at least this is a good learning opportunity for me once I get into full-time van life. Always keep mouse traps in your van. Well, I'm going to get back to this movie. If anything else happens, I'll update you guys. It's game time. He's still in the van. There he is. Okay, so he is most definitely still in the van. He's able to fit down into this crack here. Ah, he's so fast. I'm gonna leave this here and maybe he will just voluntarily climb into it. Oh, here we are, here we are. Here we are. I got him! Oh my god, I got him! Oh my god, I got him! Oh my god, I got him. Goodbye, I'm sorry, I know I'm pinching you. But you are gonna be gone. I'm gonna throw you like down the hill. See ya, buddy. Get in the van. My flashlight's down. Yes! I'm mouse free. I am mouse free. Let's go. Lock us in the van. We are alone. Hopefully that was the only one. Oh, well, okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Took a little bit longer than I should have, but I didn't even get to the best part of the movie, and now I can enjoy it anxiety-free. All right, Nate 1, Mouse 0. Oh, you don't know how relieved I am to know for a fact that mouse is gone. After that whole ordeal, I'm just gonna put my movie back on, and I'm gonna go to sleep. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, good morning everyone. I slept honestly pretty decent after the mouse was out of the van. Although my mind was racing about how I should have released him a bit more humanely, other than just lightly tossing him. It wasn't that bad, but still in my mind I should have just went over here, dropped him off, and left. I was in that battle with that mouse for hours at that point, so in the moment I was just like, get this mouse away from me, let's get inside. But I should have just dropped him off. But there is no sign of the mouse out here, so yeah, he lived. And I actually didn't throw him very far. I probably threw him like 5 feet away from where I was standing. So like, I know he's okay, I know the mouse is fine, but I just wish I would have, I'm gonna stop talking. This is the second campsite, by the way. A much larger area, better for bigger groups of people. Well, to be honest, there's not too much left to do today. Maybe I'll try and fish for a little bit, see if I can get a bite. And then it's pretty much just making breakfast and heading back home. But don't worry, I have 2 more Christmas themed videos coming out for you guys. I think the next one is going to be another stealth camping video. And after that one, I think I'm going to upload a video on Christmas Day, and I'm going to be camping at my favorite river on Vancouver Island. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna make breakfast because I'm getting a little bit hungry and breakfast sounds nice right now. Oh, what are you having for breakfast, Nate? You already know. It's eggs and bacon. Eggs and bacon every day. I'm pretty sure I've said it a few times, but having full power in your van is so awesome. If only I had a higher roof van with a full kitchen on this side and a full gaming setup on this side. That would be my dream. The same breakfast I've had in almost every single one of my camping videos. Can't beat it. I should start thinking of some better breakfast ideas for videos, but eggs and bacon is just like, I normally always have that at a house, so I can just bring it. It's easy to make and it's good, so it's a super easy go-to meal for me. While I'm eating breakfast, I'm just watching the CS2 Major on my phone. I don't watch esports pretty much at all, but I will watch the CS2 Major tournaments. And the fact that I can watch it out here while eating this awesome breakfast, it's pretty cool. Alright, before I leave, we'll do a little garbage pickup like I normally do, and then we'll get out of here. Alright, it's starting to get pretty nasty out here, so I'm going to try and get this done pretty quickly. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but there's someone on the lake there out on their little boat. Man, coming out here by yourself to fish on a little rowboat like that, now that's dedication. Wow, this is actually probably one of the cleanest campsites I've been to in a little while here. There's really not much that I picked up around here, so that's awesome. Whew. Well, I think it's about time to head out of here. If you have made it this far into my 18th video, I can't thank you enough. And if you have enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel, maybe even like or comment. It really does help out the channel. And if you're eager to watch even more camping videos, I'll put a video right here for you. All right, I'm gonna see if my van starts. Hopefully that mouse didn't eat any of the wires in my dash. We're good. I'll see you next time.